Former Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, George Afriyie na Fitiana pay what to be a manager. Kurt Okraku and a pound for or say or doing one just say a free man. Kurt Okraku, a president of the Ghana Football Association, and your man Koyi, who say player be I imagine a world class player or bet me a compete over Europe and I say blasters me. Now semi any idea will say Kurt Okraku George Afriyie because at some point George Afriyie to me ba radio so no be so any money bu free Kurt but is there some level of sincerity or something all can mu ana or the mama mo akwaba fambra the fellas say there any guy e can watch video be them subscribe to your YouTube channel we are Facebook or share the fellas zone so what thing you watching at na feature more comment section we are more real free say obe share no like it am afoforo so I dey enya bia share TikTok ha dey dia me just so ha and browsing. Now, George Afriyie no say he can't collect himself or Jeno Honji. Adenya, since Kurt Okraku be president of the Ghana Football Association, yent me find sense here, but and as yent me pointing and sat to this player because since Kurt be president, we develop here be do a world class level because from 2019 until now, 7 years. In the last 7 years, no. Kurt intimate fan and sense in the book and Kase will develop a player. And I near say, no crabby woman. Yeah, but what before the bat like a year, you better say, what develop a player. Me and a year George Afriyie a cultural office. Because say, in the past 7 years, everything in our football has been about you and your cronies. However, you failed to produce a single world class player who could match up the qualities of the likes of Michael Essien, Asamoah, Sulley Muntari, Asamoah, John Pinto, Derek Boateng, and so on. Now, no, made you say, hey, now some George Afriyie, oh, yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, sure, sir. Kurt and produce player, yeah. Now, me book compoko from 2019 until now, 7 years. Okay, no crap. Now, player bena imagine. But me share muna. I say, Asamoah can no crabby woman. Because we should pa I said Fatawi Sahaku and na a boss steadfast current education minister honorable Haruna Idris the team steadfast and Dreams FC ekoje player no free steadfast ebebo loan Dreams from Dreams FC no free or no call Sporting Lisbon Portugal but memo rave say coach Karim Zito in 2021 or the under 24 no ekoje African Championship. What I say, I was Mauritania, if my memory serves me right. What I say, and see, after Sa squad, no, Fata we shall penalty me, I imagine, because what shares are almost squad now. I think na precious boa will fat the lad, Ibrahim the lad, are not cheap, or Ekoto keeper in or Ethiopia. And I'm a 3 year ban here. 3 year ban is also was Switzerland. Or Munyanum Casa squad, no. Oh, check here from 2019, 2021. That is the only time he me say, okay, one single player I imagine. And here Fatawi Sago. This is a Fatawi Sago is seen a kind of Leicester City. Leicester City so Echo League One, which is the 3rd tier of the English football. What I say now is even the bit me DNC about say or no crown or yeah there pan also about 3rd tier of the English football. Which means Asamoah kind no could be a now the antina banasa so what you dream one who say I come here say call up beer babiano. My main son cassette. So same way, I arise it from the backdrop of the fact that Andrea coach Carlos Queiroz release 23 man squad. Now 23 man squad no release here. And one Dreams FC players too. Anyway, now me dear my FC cry ball league. I man the player. Omo no that first club. Omo player back open the farm Salim Adams. Now then at Dreams FC players too no. What are Gideon Esiakon and I'm become 170 say we deserve call up no. And I'm stand for Ebenezer Adade to some extent will gather some level of experience. It is okay. But why always Dreams FC? It's an apology. Now, social media say, I didn't release it under 17 players of Mokobo African Cup of Nations. I compare qualification to the World Cup. Now, players they release almost a Mokobo tournament. Players, they didn't pay buy, but teams are mobile and then amber. Okoshe and Apo pressure by ride Monaka less by. I still believe player on say Kurt Okraku na pound for no. Se player no free Sempefia on free Vision FC or be free Dreams FC. And there's another team, Banana in FC. This is friends and cronies. He said, George Afriyie air canal. What the corner needs to be? Or say everything in our football has been about you and your cronies. This is a chief of staff of the Ghana Football Association, Michael Essien. And the player, then call a biano, junior teams in the player home. What I say now, the vice president of Ghana Football Association, Makado, to play a home if it's sympathy. What I say, Sam Makado no 2 teams, and the market to sympathy. This is the TV and cat, no. A camera is a business now, and go or you when you mean you must move, way, and some air or George Afriyie betuya. No, we no. I know, or Sandy will so ever to or saying. The Kwesi, Mr. Kwesi Nyantechi, Mr. Fred Papo, Lake Jordan Anagla, Mr. Fred Krenzel, Mr. Kujo Fianu, Mr. Wanyambeche, Dr. Randy Abbey, and others. Thank you for putting the nation's interest above personal gains. This officer said, Kurt Okraku, as the president of the Football Association, it is in the personal interest, or in the friends. What I say, friends and cronies now they down football area. But I could be say Sanka or friendly team players. Now come more bomb who they cry their Sanka problem in you. But who be someone say apart from the fact that Kurt Okraku president, you call World Cup 2. What I say 2022 year 2026 year or was called full marks. What I say, but Nations Cup on one home Nations Cup and put the ain't even blaming because team list is a decline. But that is why or a leader. That is, he should show leadership. What I say, so for players crap on beba, no be more dear, and can go for your being because Obeka Kwesi Nyantechi era no. Now you can say Liberty professionals players at any collapse, but they were fit for purpose. They were delivering. What I say, no more money. Because we share a players here, George Afriyie Mudinya. Most of these players, you know, timer Ra MND Jawula. Efri suma papa ye friends Dr. Nyaho Kamakulu. So buy and sana Kwesi Nyantechi ban sa time na players we mo e develop e buy. Memory if say Uncle Ben Kofi the late. Ono na ode sa development plan no e buy. What I say or a 5-year development plan. And only produce the likes of Michael Essien, Sulley, Muntari, the John Pinto, the Stephen Pierce, and then the John Menses. What I say? It's a cat. Racket, I made a meaning sound, and Cadianca, warrior, Nanka, a producing results, and football, Nicoya, and Camination said, you have become once. What I say, football, no try. The Obayana, the Zen, baby, our rider could do. What I say, oh, vice president of CAF, and we say, oh, a darling boy of Gianni Infantino, FIFA president, Epe Wasem. But personal interest in the because you have a record of friends, taunting, obedience, James Kwesi say one for player. Friends and Benjamin Tete. Saturday it was all about your personal interest. It is not as if say now we put the interest of Ghana football first. What I say, send a canon on DBI, they are 10 years, they are 10 years, you need some be a senate in the Becanson, Senna, SSA, the canon. But you will see a crowd. And copy the bishop, in the fullness of time. Everything shall align. Macrobia.